Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to this broadcast. It is my hope and prayer that this video is going to find you well in good health. Personally, I am fine, and I want to take this golden chance to appreciate you and thank you so much for your continued support in this broadcast. Ladies and gentlemen, the county's governors have issued a press release, and on their press statement, they have written to the national government of Kenya under President William Samoei Ruto's administration the demand of money division or fund division, which roughly is equivalent to 35 million, 78 million, whereby if not given to each and every county, then they are going to shut down the counties in the Republic of Kenya after there is going to be this agreement between them and the national government. And on our today's political analysis, why I have decided to bring this here is very much significant, ladies and gentlemen, because when you look at governors on how they perform their duties, and when you look at the national government on how they perform their duties, is almost contradicting to what we call government fund expenditure or allocation. And according to me, number one, from my viewpoint, I think the governors are now running bankrupt in the counties. And that is why they are raising such kind of concern and mounting pressure on President William Samoei Ruto's administration to act quickly before our counties run bankrupt. Before I carry on, ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching me for the first time, having interest to proceed with this kind of political discussion, I want to take this golden chance to remind you that please kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking the notification bell, in that next time when I upload you such kind of a video, the video will automatically comes into your YouTube platform. And to the new subscribers, I want to say thank you for your subscription, thank you for the like, thank you for the comment, and let's proceed with this kind of political discussion. I want to pick one governors or two of them. Number one, the head of the governors is Anne Waiguru. And Anne Waiguru, after he had a case when the Senate asked her tough question on how she bought a pencil worth millions of money, she was unable to expose herself. Again, the same Anne Waiguru was asked how is she managing the labor workers in her county. Then she was not able to explain more, but she raised a complaint that she always gives 15,000 Kenyan shilling to those who are working in coffee or cash crop, going to Gikomba very early in the morning to pick up their products based on described as a kind of development in our county, which is okay. But when you look at one Anne Waiguru, she is very much concerned and so much curious on the fund allocation which should be given to them by the national government. And the reason why these people want to shut down the counties is because, number one, the counties we are having in the Republic of Kenya, most of the people managing the counties, they are corrupt. They loot the counties to the core, and now the counties administration are becoming bankrupt. And that is why they have to rush to the national government, mount pressure on President Ruto to give them another chance to based on the fund allocation or expenditure in the county level. I know some of you will say that President Ruto have not issued any fund distribution to the counties level, which might be okay and which might be right. But when you look at this fund, what about county level? Are they not capable of making their own fund such that they are not mounting pressure to the national government? And I thought that the counties are the ones making the national government to run. Now, if you have reached on such kind of a stage, where now the governors want to go for the strike and demanding the fund distribution from the national government, it means these governors, they are the ones who are demeaning devolution, which was brought by the former Prime Minister Raila Odinga as a recognition that if the national government cannot coordinate with the county government, then the national government is going to fail. So if the governors now demanding such amount of money, it means that they are planning to loot more. They are planning not to bring any development, and they want to make that fund to prepare for 2027 election. That is my third observation. The fourth observation, which I intend to believe, is that the governors in the Republic of Kenya, they are very much extravagant. Because today, if I take a walk to go and visit Kirinyaga, to go and visit Mombasa, there are no roads which are made. The roads are pathetic. And yesterday you saw what happened when my friend Cosmo Choi exposed Kithure Kindiki's home ground. How the roads look like and the area itself is so pathetic and cannot be passed by many people or many leaders in the Republic of Kenya. So the battle begins with the governors. If they were capable to maintain the county fund taxation, then why are they now mounting pressure on national government fund distribution? It means that they have looted the county level and now they are desperate looking for money to run the county. And that is why they want to shut down counties. They want to call the strike. Yes, it is their right. It is every person's right to call for the strike if the national government cannot distribute fund. Then lastly, they are seeing how the national government under William Ruto's administration is spending its fund. Instead of giving such amount of money to the county level, they are busy renovating state house, purchasing new vehicles, creating many other vacancies to the PSS, to the CSS, firing and hiring, and so on and so on. And that is why these people are bitter under Anne Waiguru's administration as the head of the governors. They are bitter and they are not ready for any history but calling strike if this money will not be given to them. This is a very shocking news and a very sad news to William Ruto's administration, and I think if he is not keen, then the counties are going to lack so many things. Number one, when you look at the hospitals, some of the hospitals lack bed, some of the hospitals lack water, some of the hospitals lack medicine. This is a result of starvation in the counties, whereby if not well articulated, if not well represented, if not well set up earlier, then most of the governors are going to be pressurized by those who voted for him in the villages and demanding their right. That is why they are calling upon the national government. And this is a lesson which most of the leaders should learn. If you are a leader watching me outside there, stop having this mentality looting the taxes. It's also a very dangerous disease, which if we cannot make it clear to ourselves, then we, instead of blaming the national government, we are supposed to blame ourselves first. we must ask ourselves, are we corrupt? Then if you are corrupt, how can we solve these corruption issues? These are the questions which should be tabled is when we talk to the national government. Because number one, the development begins in the counties. If the counties, the constituencies cannot develop, then the problem is not the president. The problem is the governor. The governor is the one who is accountable to check on the roads by coordinating with the MCS, by coordinating with the MPs, by coordinating with Kena, by coordinating even if it is electricity. Everything fall under governor's administration. Ladies and gentlemen, what are your take? I rest my case at this point as I wish you all the best and thank you for your continued support in this broadcast. Bye-bye.